Today I will present some nice slokas from Sri Krishna Karnamrutham. The concept behind Sri Krishna Karnamrutham is by just listening to these beautiful slokas, the scene being depicted comes in front of our mind and you will be in a state of natural meditation, enjoying, directly experiencing Sri Krishna. Unlike Bhagavad Gita, where you have to read, understand these slokas, and to benefit from it truly, you have to follow it in day-to-day life so that you get the benefits of it. Of course, just the mere study of Bhagavad Gita or a desire to study, an inquisitiveness to know the spoken words of the Lord, they are all very powerful. They are like dormant seeds which will blossom in the right conditions and take you towards Krishna. They show an implicit faith in Krishna, an implicit value that you attach to them. You know that they are supreme, supremely auspicious, supreme truths. You know that intuitively. You have not realized it fully, but when you study them, when you understand, you realize them in day-to-day life, you will experience the full-blown potency, auspiciousness, purity of those words. So even just casual interest also is very good. But if you can take it further, that is even that much better. So coming back to Sri Krishna Karnamrutham makes it easy, especially in today's world. Karnamrutham, by just hearing these slokas, you will be put into a state of a direct experience of Krishna and a natural meditation where all your mind and indriyas, your sensory organs, are fully satisfied and stable on Krishna. That's meditation. You can stay as long as you want in that natural state of meditation. You don't have to do anything funny, not playing with breathing, nothing. Just listen and try to imagine that scene that is being described. Simple as that. Now let us go taste it. And you are not doing anything in this process because ear picks up the tune of the songs, mind knows the meaning, so it draws that picture in your mind. So you don't have to do too much here. So it is ideal in today's world and it is easily accessible, enjoyable by a wide spectrum of people. Let us take one nice sloka that started my own journey in Krishnamrutham, Karnamrutham. Kadamba Moole Krida-antam Brindavan nivesitam padma sthitam vande venum gayantha Achyutham. I will now explain the meaning of this sloka, each word. Just close your eyes and imagine that scene that is being depicted here. Kadamba Moole, at the base of a Kadamba tree, under a Kadamba tree. Kadamba tree, green leaves, yellow, golden, spherical kind of flowers that come in bunches. Kadamba is very dear to the Divine Mother. Kadamba Vanamale, Vasini, Kadamba Priye. So it is the divine blessings of the Divine Mother are coming in when you say Kadamba. So Krishna is resting under a Kadamba tree. Kadamba Moole Krida-antam. Krishna has just finished his evening pastime of playing with the cowherd boys, say 4:30 to 5:30. Nicely, he's enjoyed running around, jumping. all the games you play in the countryside when you don't have too much equipment to play with. Throwing, catching, hide and seek, everything you're doing nicely, enjoyed Krishna. And the Gopa cowherd boys have gone home, and Krishna is by himself, and in that state of that little extra bliss. He's personification of bliss, but after this playing with all his friends, a little more extra, and maybe 1 or 2 drops of sweat on his face, decorating him, giving a nice shine to his cheeks, and he's resting under the Kadamba Moole, Kadamba tree, Krida-antam, after playing pastime. And where is this happening? Brindavan nivesitam. It is happening in the gardens of Brindavan, where Krishna is living now. All these are dangerous words. Krishna lives everywhere, he's everywhere, but he has made Brindavan as his dwelling place during those 12-13 years of his stay. So Krishna is in Brindavan. We will come back to the word Brindavan, because Brindavan unleashes floodgates of auspiciousness, purity, godliness, blessings, fearlessness, health, wealth. We'll come back to that. So this is happening in Brindavan, evening time, around 5:30. Krishna is just rested by himself under a shade of Kadamba tree. Kadamba tree is performing devotional service to the Lord. It is giving a nice cool shade to Krishna and a place near the trunk for him to sit and lean on. And nice cool healing breezes from its leaves are touching Krishna. Perfection. The tree has reached its perfection in its long journey from being a seed and a sapling to a full-grown tree, waiting for Krishna to come under it so that it can serve the Master. It has, in a happy state of fulfillment, of long journey, maybe 12-13 years. Krishna is sitting under it, glorifying the tree, already glorified because of its association with the Divine Mother. Madurai, the temple town of Madurai, where Goddess Meenakshi, Divine Mother, is presiding deity, is known as Kadambavan, because it used to be a forest of Kadamba trees. Now with human activity it has reduced to maybe we will be lucky to find even few Kadamba trees there. Kadamba Priye, Kadamba Vanavasini, the Divine Mother, may her blessings be with all of us. So that is the first line of this stanza. Kadamba Moole Krida-antam Brindavan nivesitam Padmasana sthitam. Krishna is not tired. He is never tired. He is not leaning lazily on the trunk of the tree. No. Quite opposite. Krishna is sitting in a yogic posture of Padmasana, where you are sitting cross-legged with the sole of your feet upwards. In a beautiful, people generally meditate in Padmasana. They sit in, spine is erect, and you're naturally into meditation. So here the Lord of Yoga, Yogeshwara, Krishna, is sitting in the Padmasana. The word Padma is a code word for the Divine Mother, Mahalakshmi. Padma Priye, Padmini, Padmahaste, Padmalaye, Padmadalayataakshi. The Divine Mahalakshmi who bestows all the necessary wealth on this world. Padma is that. She carries a Padma in her hand. Her eyes are of the petals of Padma. She's seated in a Padma, lotus flower. So, Here, Krishna is sitting in Padmasana, but very mention of Padma brings auspiciousness of Mahalakshmi. Padmasana sthitam. Sthitam is also very nice. Sthira Sukha asana. Any yogic posture has to be stable and happy. Happiness should be there. Ease. So sthira. And Lord is also sthira. He is stable because he fills his universe. There is no place for him to move around. He is right there. So sthanu. Vishnu Sahasranam sthanur. Achanchalaha. He is always stable. And so sthira. Padmasana sthitam vande. We are all there sitting in front of Krishna in Brindavan. Krishna, and eyes are feasting on Krishna, sitting beautifully under the Kadamba tree in Padmasana. He has this light sweat on his face that is giving a shine, extra shine to his cheeks. Some beads of sweat are like pearls decorating his already beautiful face. Gentle rays of evening sun are bathing Krishna in a golden hue. Kadamba trees, gentle breeze is swaying the locks of black hair falling on Krishna. They are like the bees, honey bees, hovering around a flower. Krishna with all his usual light yellow Pitambara silk robe and the effulgence of the blue color that is like a cloud around Krishna. In between, like a lightning, Krishna is there. He's sitting under this beautiful tree. We are enjoying. His eyes are feasting on this. They are absorbed in this. My nose is smelling divine scents from Krishna. From the Kasturi Tilakam, the musk paste that Ma Yashoda has nicely applied the tilaka. Tilaka is beautiful to look at, and it is giving divine fragrance. Sarvange Harichandanam. In the morning after giving bath, Ma Yashoda has decorated the entire body of Krishna with beautiful, freshly made red sandalwood paste, Harichandanam. She put it nice, different shapes, like a circle, like we do bottu, tilak. And all over this body, it has got a nice cooling that sandalwood paste gives, and also the fragrance gives you the beautiful feeling. Not only that, in the evening, while Krishna was passing through the various trees in the Brindavan gardens, all the flower-bearing trees, when Krishna is passing under it, they kind of shower their flowers onto Krishna, as if the flowers are raining on him. That is a fulfillment for those trees. All these flowers are giving divine fragrance from his hair. They get trapped in the hair, the locks of his dark hair, and then giving divine fragrance that we are enjoying. When Krishna is with the gopis, some of their body scents are on him. The chandan they applied on their body touched Krishna. The kunkuma they apply on their forehead is on Krishna, and that is giving divine fragrance. Punyo gandha prudhivyam ja. Krishna says divine fragrance comes from the earth. All divine fragrances come from the earth. The rose fragrance comes because a Mother Earth has given us the rose plant. The jasmine, because the Mother Earth has given, it has taken a seed and giving you the flowers that give the scent. All the scents come from the divine Mother Earth. Punyo gandham pruthivyam cha. And the earth of Brindavan is so special, is no ordinary place. It's giving divine fragrance of the earth. Especially when there is a little bit of moisture on the earth, it gives such wonderful. One day we are sitting there enjoying and bowing in deep reverence, in surrender, in devotion, in state of peace and enjoyment. We are bowing to Krishna. Mam namaskuru, Krishna says, just bow to me, that's enough. Vande venum gayantha. Krishna is actually not meditating. He is in a meditative posture, but he is also playing the flute, the divine Venu, bringing out divine tunes which are definitely at once meditative. It is putting us in a state of blissful meditation. Mandra, mandra. The sounds of Venu are soft, soft. They are not like the drums or mridanga that enliven you, they kind of excite you and they kind of activate you. No, flute is soothing. It is soothing sounds of Venu. It is soothing from two aspects. The sound of Venu has two contradictory qualities. One is madhuri, madhurya, the sweetness of the tune that you can enjoy. Dhira is a second attribute. Madhuri dhira nadai. Dhira is, it has some grave tones. There are the resounding reflections of Omkara, and the Vedic hymns can also be heard. After all, the Lord is the source of Vedas. When he plays a tune, some of the Vedic sounds and Omkara, which is the source of everything, is also becoming. So Madhuri Dhira Nadai, it has both the qualities of Madhurya, enjoyable, pleasant tune, soothing tune, also very grave in the sense of Omkara. You are experiencing both. And both are actually making us calm, peaceful, blissful, state of enjoyment and enlightenment. The sounds of Veda and Omkara are enlightening us. They are bringing us in closer contact with our own inner divinity. The Madhurya is removing all disease, tension, worries, all tiredness from us, putting us in a perfect ease, a position of ease, state of bliss. Let this auspicious Venu bless us. It is already blessing us with the divine sounds coming from it. It is helping. The unmanifest thoughts of Krishna are getting manifest as beautiful tunes through the Venu. So lucky is the Venu. One end of the Venu is actually touching the moist lips of Krishna. the most desirable, attractive, red colored like the bimba fruit, nicely touching the lips for so long. Every day Krishna plays, it is touching the lips. No one else, not even Radharani, not even gopis, no one else, not even Yashodama, not even Nanda Maharaj has that luxury of touching the lips of Krishna so many times for so long. And not touching because they want to touch, because it is touching because Krishna is taking it to its lips. It is the divine will. Oh my God. What quality is there of this flute that Krishna is taking it to its lips? Wow. Maybe Venu is the only thing Krishna really wants, voluntarily takes it to his lips. Everyone else wants Krishna, but Krishna, what does he want? Definitely the butter and the Venu. We'll come back to the butter again, but Venu, yes. One end of the Venu is touching the moist lips of the full, slightly bent the lower lip to when he's playing the flute. Red colored bimba fruit lips. Not only that, warm, moist air from the lungs of Krishna is filling the hollowness of the tube of the Venu. That is not enough. The left hand of Krishna is holding the base of the Venu. The right hand of Krishna, which touches Radharani, which touches Mahalakshmi, which blesses all the devotees, that right hand. Fingers are closing and opening the holes of the flute, touching those warm air coming out, further blessing it, further energizing it, making it potent, divinizing, making it auspicious. And that warm air is coming out of the Venu and coming towards us, touching all our body. All my entire sensory organ of my skin is bathing in this auspiciousness of the sound vibrations coming from Venu, from the voiced, divinized air coming from the Venu. It is fully satisfied. It is in a state of excitement. All the hair are standing on its head. It's a state of supreme bliss. It is sanctified by Krishna and it is saturated by Krishna and it is stably stationed in the Krishna. The divine sounds from the Venu are filling my eardrums. My ears are so satisfied. The tune is understood by the mind and mind has taken it to a divine place. Mind is so happy with the soothing sounds of Krishna's flute, the tune he is playing. And it wants to just keep enjoying that Venu Nada, the sound of Venu. And mind is so absorbed in one thing, it has withdrawn its power from all other sensory organs. So all other sensory organs have become dull. They are also enjoying this Krishna presence, the sound of Krishna, the warm air coming from Krishna, the gentle breeze from the Kadamba tree touching Krishna and coming on to us, the sight to behold of Krishna sitting in padma asana, the divine fragrance coming from Krishna's kasturi tilakam and harichandanam sarvangi, the sight of waves of decoration, just like there are waves and waves, endless waves in ocean. There are waves and waves of decoration beautifying Krishna. The pitambara, the anklet bells, the bracelet on his arms, and the chains in his chest having the Kaustuba jewel, having the necklace Muktavali, Kantecha Muktavalim, Kasturi Tilakam, Harichandanam, the crown on his head, and on top of everything is the peacock feather, and the kundalam, the earrings he is wearing, and the Venu, the rings in his fingers. Wave, these are all, each one is like a wave after wave after wave after wave of decorations of Krishna, as if he needs. They are not decorating Krishna, but Krishna is decorating each one of the waves by his divine presence. The beauty is, Krishna is a source of beauty, just like he is a source of light that is coming from the sun and the moon. The source of all knowledge, source of all bliss, sources of all love. Wherever we receive the love from father, mother, brothers, teachers, mentors, gurus, priests, kings, friends, all that love has its source in Krishna. We're enjoying this beautiful, wonderful scene. This is not enough. No, this is not enough. Brindavana nivesitam. Brindavan. The dust of the soil has been kicked up by all the running around of Krishna. That sacred soil of Brindavan, sanctified by the divine feet of Krishna's footprints, thousands and thousands of them. That divinized dust particles of Brindavan kicked up, now they are settling down on us. They are touching every pore of our existence, sanctifying it. When Krishna is playing the flute, the gopis are not far away. They stop whatever they are doing, they rush. Hundreds of gopis are sitting behind Krishna in a semicircle behind the Kadamba tree. They are enjoying Krishna's presence. The gopis are perfection of devotion to Krishna. Ananya Bhakti. And each of these gopis are actually divine sages of the Rama incarnation time. They wanted intimate experience of Krishna, Rama, which was not possible because his Ekapatni Vrata, devoted to only one wife. So they all incarnated as gopis. Normally, each of these sages, they do meditation in their ashram. Each ashram is in an isolated place. So you see one rishi in one ashram. After traveling few hundred miles, you'll see maybe another, if you are lucky, another rishi. But here, all those sages are in one place. Their divine presence is blessing, showering blessings on us because they know we are here. All the cows are also coming in. They know something special is happening. They are coming in, they're settling down, enjoying. In that state of excitement, milk is coming by itself out, making the ground wet. The divine scent of the holy milk of these cows is touching us. The great Yamuna river, the body of blue, darkish Yamuna river, as if it is competing with the dark blue complexion of Krishna, which is sanctified by it supplies the water to Ma Yashoda to bathe Krishna every day. It touches the feet of Krishna whenever it comes by, Krishna comes by it. Cool breeze from that holy waters is coming and touching us, giving us relief from the heat and blessing us, sanctifying us. Ma Yashoda is there. What great fortune she has done to have Krishna as her child, to bathe, to decorate, to feed, to sing lullabies for him to help sleep, to command him, to kiss him, to hug him, to lift him, to feed him milk. Ma Yashoda's blessings are coming to us. Nanda Maharaj's blessings, Balarama's blessings, Gargi, Guru Gargi's blessings. And the holy mountain of Govardhan is there, sanctified, super sanctified by Krishna, who lifted it, touched it intimately for 7 days, made it the instrument to give protection to all the Brajvasis and humble Indra. The majestic Govardhana hill is blessing us. This is not enough, no. The glories, Radha Kunda, Shama Kunda, the nectarian, the pure waters, ponds are blessing us. This is not enough. The skies of Brindavan are crowded by all the gods and goddesses, these divine sages, Narada, they are all there. Yaksha, Gandharva, Kinnaras, Brahma, Indra, Shiva, they are all rushing in there to see this glory pastimes of Krishna in Vrindavan, and their divine presence is showering blessings on us. They are bowing low before Krishna, and all the flowers that are decorating their crowns and head, the hair, they are all competing with each other and falling down as a rain on Krishna. And some petals are falling on us. My whole existence, all the body parts are in a state of bliss. Stable, effortlessly in Krishna, because we are in enjoying mood of enjoyment of all this. Let us stay in that state for as long as we want. And Krishna's gentle looks are bathing us, blessing us, sanctifying us, driving away the dark forces of anger, lust, worldly desires, unnecessary desires, desires that are not in conformance with dharma. Natural desires are good. Krishna is looking at us, blessing us. He is accompanied by the Divine Mother Radhavani and her associates, The Divine Mother always, Krishna's both hands are busy with the flute. The Divine Mother Radha Mata is lifting her right hand, showering blessings towards all of us. She's giving her approval. She likes the devotion with which we are bowing deeply before Krishna. Rays of devotion, purity, auspiciousness are flooding from her. Each Gomata cow itself is so auspicious. Thousands of the cows of Brindavan, each one sanctified by the touch, personal touch of Krishna when he was shepherding them. They are blessings. Let us stay in this as long as we want. Whenever we see a beautiful tree from now onwards, you will instantaneously feel the presence of Krishna under it, sitting in Padmasana, playing the flute and blessing us. It will transport us to the lands, the holy land of Brindavan. Thank you. I will chant the complete sloka one final time. Kadamba Moole Krida-antam Brindavan nivesitam padmasana sthitam vande venum gayantha Achyutham. Jai Sri Krishna.